Hi guys, it's Leeke here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leeke and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I'm doing another women's best review. So I did review them once before and I'm just gonna link that video up here for you. I did review a lot of their seamless stuff, like a lot of it. And I think I was like, yeah, I mean, it's okay, but it's not like amazing. I think that was my conclusion. But it's fine. But I decided to order from them again because I sometimes do get emails, and I'm like looking at them, considering if I want to shop more stuff. And they recently launched their Essential collection. So this was actually, I think, just a few days ago. And I already got my package, which is really nice. It was super fast. If I check when I ordered this stuff, this was 5 days ago, actually. And my package arrived, I think, already 2 days ago. So it took 3 days from my order to get my package. I like that, I very much appreciate that. I also do think this doesn't even come specifically from like within Sweden. So like it's still like somewhere in the EU where they have a warehouse. And yeah, it was fast. It was good. I like it, so I'm reviewing the Essential collection today. And they had like some really pretty colors, and the Essential collection is actually not a seamless collection because I do know that Women's Best does a lot of seamless stuff, which is why I have reviewed a lot of their seamless stuff before. But this one is more of a brushed fabric kind of situation. And I am a fan of brushed fabrics and not seamless stuff too much. So yeah, I was intrigued and I did like the colors a lot as well. They had like really pretty colors. And they had, I think, 5 pieces in the collection, so I decided to get all 5 in 2 different colors. So we're still talking about 5 pieces plus some extra stuff, and about 2 pretty colors. So I did get everything in this tea green, which I thought was just like, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like one of these colors again that is hard to show on camera, but it's like more of a kind of like pastel-y mint color. Or like a matcha kind of, but like a pastel matcha color. And we have powder blue as well. I'm a sucker for anything blue. This has like a slight purple hue to it, I think. But so we're talking about tea green and powder blue today in the different pieces. And there's also a surprise piece, which we'll talk about at the end. But yeah, again, fast shipping. It was really good. No import fees. Everything was nice. They also do not just sell activewear, but also like supplements and that kind of stuff. But I'm not really big into this, so I didn't really, look at that part of their website. And yeah, let's just get into the review. So I opened up my package already. And when I opened it up, I found the scrunchie. And I will also say that I got another free item, which I knew of. And then there was this free item as well. And I was like, oh my God, so many gifts. This is a breast cancer awareness month scrunchie type of situation. So it's like the pink color, and you have that logo there as well. The women's, this is the Women's Best side, and then you have the I don't know if you can see it, but basically, I think this is only because the month of October now, that they add this, and it also says, hey, you found your gorgeous free scrunchie, isn't it beautiful? And then scan the QR code to access some important information that may just save your life. So I think it's about how to scan your goods for lumps and that kind of stuff, I assume. So yeah, but it's a nice gift. It's a nice idea. I'm not much of a pink person, but it's a scrunchie, so that's fine. And yeah, it's a free gift. So, but let's get into the actual pieces. I need to figure out where to start. Maybe we can start with this sports bra. It's a very simple one. And this is the Essential Sports Bra. And again, as I already mentioned, this is the tea green color. So Essential Sports Bra, it is just very, very simple. Thick straps, up and down, scoop neck, removable cup pads in here. We have an elastic underneath. And in the back, just a very, very simple logo situation. It's a little bit lower in the back, but it's essentially the same in the front as it is in the back, basically. The fabric is, like I said, I thought it was kind of more like a brush fabric, but it's kind of not super brushed, but it's still very, very soft. But I also wouldn't really consider it super performance-y, if that makes sense. But it is more sleek than brushed, I would say. But it still has like that softness to it. So yeah, and definitely not seamless, so definitely something else. I feel like they could have done something nicer with the logo situation. So like it's just a silicone thing. I would have appreciated it more if they had just put their logo on there, not like their name. Yeah, and it's like there's not much to say about this sports bra. Like the fabric feels nice. It is a very, very simple cut. I got all the tops in size small and all the bottoms in a size medium. I'm usually in between a small and a medium for my bottom size, but I usually do go, I think for women's best, I realized the medium is definitely better for me. So yeah, but again, like very, very simple sports bra and tea green color. Let's just see that. All right, nice and light and pastel-y tea green here. Let's talk about the sports bra. I don't know, like I'm not super like blown away by it. It's just, you know, a normal like up and down strap sports bra, very basic for sure. I have a lot of coverage up top here, so not a lot of cleavage happening. Thick straps, so you definitely get some support. The elastic underneath also tucks me in. We have removable cup pads. Like they're kind of like a little, I don't know, a little small, I feel, for what this is. Like they kind of like don't feel to cover, they don't seem to cover everything in a way. I think I need to put this one a little bit further in. This one sits a little bit better, but they're not like the exact right shape or size, I think. And then in the back, it's just very simple. Like I said, I don't really like that women's vestiaire on there too much. It's like a little just too much in your face. They could just put their logo there, maybe onto the side or something. But yeah, all in all, I mean, you get good coverage, but like it's nothing super special. Support-wise, medium support for me for sure. And I mean, you know, you've got side coverage here as well. And like, I mean, you're completely covered in the front for sure. And in the back, I mean, too. So it's not like, you know, it's not bad or anything. It's just like, kind of basic, you know. I usually do prefer a little bit more something special. The color is nice, but still like, yeah, I don't know. And then of course, like the straps aren't adjustable or anything, but they're pretty elastic. So I think it should still fit fine. I generally have most of the times the problem that the straps are a little too long, but like it fits fine for me as well. So yeah. And there's a little bit more extra stretch, a little bit more extra give. And yeah, I mean, I'm tucked in, can't complain about it. Fabric feels nice against the skin too. And it's supportive enough, so yeah. All right, next up to go with the tea green sports bra. We have the tea green essential leggings. So I was kind of excited about these because we have no front seam and we have a high waist and then we have like slightly curved glute seams in the back. Like it's just nice V glute detailing, which I really, really like. And we have that back seam for some glute separation as well. So like I'm not a big fan of like scrunches or something, but I'm also not a big fan of unibutts, like with what you get with like seamless leggings a lot. But like, you know, this is not seamless. And like, it just has like this nice contouring here. And when I saw that, I was kind of like, you know, like this could be nice. Fabric is the same as it was on the sports bra. So soft, but not really brushed, but also like a little sleek, maybe. And what I find a little confusing is that we don't have a logo at the back here. For some reason, like to me, it looks empty, if that makes sense. We have their name on the back of your calf here on one leg. So that's where the branding comes in. And again, I feel like their logo just here in the back or something could have been a lot nicer than that. And we also do have a top seam on these, which I personally don't mind too much because sometimes, especially like with these type of fabrics, you don't get top seams that often. And then they tend to slide down on me a little because my waist is a little bit smaller. So with the top seam here, it could kind of be a little bit nicer, maybe. A little bit better for the fit and the functionality for me. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just like a basic piece. So I think, I mean, this is why it was called Essential Collection, right? It's like, it's just very basic pieces. They brought them out in quite like really pretty colors. But there's not like a lot of detailing going on. It's like really just basic, but nice. You got what you need here with like the V-glute detailing there. You have a top seam for a little bit more functionality. And otherwise, like really not that much. You don't have a side seam or anything. Like they're just very clean leggings. Again, as I already mentioned, no front seam or anything, so they could be really, really comfortable. I'm afraid because the fabric isn't super thick, they're probably not going to be very cellulite friendly in case you're concerned with that, especially in this lighter color. They also did have a dark blue and of course also black, which would be a lot more, you know, a lot better for that situation if you're concerned about cellulite, because I feel like this is going to show through in this color for sure. There's also a nice dark red. I think that could also work. But yeah, I really don't care that much because it's just a natural thing. So it's not a problem for me. And yeah, let's just see these on. All right, let's talk about the tea green essential leggings here. Like when you put them on, or when I put them on at least, it felt really good. But like when I have them on, there's something a little bit off with the fit, I think. I can't tell what it is exactly, but let's talk about the basics first, right? So we have no front seam here, we have a high waist, and we do have that top seam. So you might be able to see a little bit of cutting in if you really bend over to the side or something. But all in all, I think it's pretty good actually. They stay in place. For the most part at least. And also no camel toe issues here. I will say that I feel like, I don't know, there's a little bit of extra space in the waistband because I get a medium in these, and they do kind of dip a little bit lower when I squat, which I'm not the biggest fan of, I will say that. That's just kind of for me kind of a minus point. Even though they do have that top seam, they still do that. Otherwise, I think the back is flattering enough because you have that V detailing and it's nothing too extreme, but you have it there. It's nice for the glutes. And I do have all in all, enough stretch to move, to do stuff. It's just that waistband in the back there that kind of is a little bit And I'm not sure if it's accentuating the area here or if it's just me and it's the lighter color that does that or something, or I don't know. Waistband is also pretty wide, so you do get a good amount of compression here, also for your lower tummy area for sure. And yeah, I don't know how squat worth this color will be, but I mean, I'll squat test them, so you'll be able to tell right away. And of course, like I already mentioned, I don't think this color is going to be super cellulite friendly. So if you're concerned about that kind of stuff, you could go for a darker color. And they do feel lightweight, but still, I think it's enough fabric. They don't feel cheap or anything. But once you have them on, they do feel a little bit more sleek than when you just touch them, when you don't have them on, basically. So yeah, I'm not 100% convinced. I will say that. I do like the color though. It's a little bit something different. And I do like how they did the glute contouring because it's basic, but it's good. So yeah. Lengthwise, they're a little bit shorter than a 7/8 length on me, so keep that in mind if you're a tall person. There aren't that many length options, there's just the one. And I'm only 5'7", but I'm not the tallest person, and they are a little bit shorter than a 7/8 length. So yeah, just be careful with that. Yeah, let's move on. All right, next up we have the Essential Long Sleeve Crop Top, and this time in powder blue. So the reason why I got tea green and powder blue is because I felt like these colors together could be kind of cute as well. Just a little sorbet moment, But I just thought they would look cute together. So yeah, this is the Essential Long Sleeve Crop Top in powder blue. Also got this in a size small. Sometimes I do size up in these kind of things for my arms. because I have some biceps and some muscles there. But I just decided to stick with the small here because why not? I had no reason not to. And it's just, again, a very basic piece, same fabric. This one is maybe a little bit thinner than the leggings. Let me just feel it. Maybe a tiny bit. But overall, like, it has the same feel to it. There's some stretch to it as well. I really like this powder blue color. There's no built-in shelf bra or anything. Like, it's really just like something you can put over like your sports bra. It seems pretty breathable because it's not that thick. So if you sometimes have like these really thick seamless ones, like sometimes it's really warm there. But I feel like this could be pretty breathable. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's a normal crop top, right? You have like a scoop neck, but it's pretty high, covering a lot of things. Long sleeves, not much detailing. And then in the back, we have their name up top here. Again, like, I feel like it's just like such a, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's ruining the look entirely, but like a little bit, you know? Because like, it's such a basic piece and then you just slap that on there. Just put the, like, your logo. Because they do have a logo, you know? So, yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah. Very basic, very simple. And let's just see it on. I think this color combination is so cute. I like it. But like specifically like the long sleeve with the leggings, I think. So yeah, kind of am in thinking about keeping these two pieces. So, but yeah, anyway, let's talk about this long sleeve. It's a very basic long sleeve. It's comfortable. I would say if you're concerned about like tightness in your upper body, or like, you know, you generally like sometimes do size up in these things, you could consider doing that. I didn't do that. I stuck with a small, and I sometimes do size up in these long sleeves, and it's a little tight. It's not so tight that I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna like return it or exchange it for a different size because it still works. But I could have for sure also done a medium in this to kind of, it's specifically like around here, like the biceps and then like armpit area where it can feel being a little bit tighter. But I'm also wondering if it like also would change depending on what kind of bra you wear underneath. Now I'm wearing like the tea green essential bra underneath, and you know, maybe it could change with that as well. But I do like this color combo, so cute. I like it. I would have never considered, like sometimes I never considered like certain color combinations, and I did see it in one of their emails and I was like, yes. And I think it's really nice. But yeah, we have a high neck here, but it's just like a round scoop neck, full coverage, sleeves are very long, definitely long enough. No thumb holes, so if you're a thumb hole friend, I'm sorry, there's no thumb holes, but I personally don't mind, I usually don't use them. And it's cropped. It's not too long, so you still have like a little bit of space, but it's also not too short. So, I mean, this bra isn't very long, but like you can see there's still a little bit more of extra like fabric. So if you were to wear a more long line sports bra underneath, I still think you could hide that for the most part. And then in the back, we have just, you know, the women's best up here. There's a little bit of extra space here, exactly there. And I never know why, because this happens to me a lot. That I just have like a little bit of extra space here. But yeah, otherwise very simple. It's stretchy for sure. It's a little bit warm, but not too much. And like the fabric does feel like it could be a bit sweat wicking. I'm pretty sure you'd still be seeing some sweat in especially in these lighter colors. But I would still think that there should be pretty good sweat wicking wise as well. The fabric, it should be pretty good. And yeah, I mean, I think it's cute. It's a really nice color. And yeah, if you like light blues, you might like this one too. But otherwise, like I said, just a very basic piece. It's nothing too special. So yeah, you could probably find that for somewhere else a little bit cheaper as well. Maybe not the exact same color. But yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't have to be this piece, but it's cute. And like I said, these two colors together, pretty nice, I think. All right, next up, we only have powder blue items left. And here we have the essential, let me check, crop tank. So this is just a tank top, like a crop tank top. And again, no built-in shelf bra or anything, so you'd need to wear a sports bra underneath. And what I didn't get with this collection is, like, yes, this is a basic piece. It has a racer back though. And the only sports bra they launched does not have a racer back, but like the up and down straps. So you kind of need to wear a sports bra underneath because it's really just thin. It's not double lined or anything. And you're just going to see the straps of the essential sports bra, you know? So like it didn't really match for me in that way. So I still got it because I felt like, okay, if I'm already ordering like 4 pieces out of this collection, I might as well just order the last one. Because to me personally, like this is like it's just such a basic piece. You could just get that from anywhere. And I mean, I didn't mention this before, but like none of these are like particularly cheap for being so basic. So I think this one is like, what, 40 bucks, 40 euros or something? Yes. For like something like this, it's a little steep of a price point, you know? Again, this is the powder blue color, high neck, scoop neck as well. And then, as I mentioned, the racer back, and the women's best name is just like, again, silicone right on there. Yeah, and I mean, it's just a crop. It's a longer cropped tank, but it's definitely like more of a form-fitting one. It's like nothing like flowy or anything. And yeah, I would definitely 100% recommend wearing a sports bra underneath. So I'll just wear this on top of the tea green essential sports bra, so you can see how that would look if you would pair the items from the same collection basically together. I don't particularly think it's a good look, but you know, it is what it is, because they didn't give us a different sports bra. If you think about it, like if you think about a sports bra, isn't like the most essential sports bra a racer back bra actually? Now that I think about it, you know, why wasn't the bra racer back? Also, then it would have just matched with this. Yeah, so I'm kind of conflicted on this one for sure. And like I said, 40 bucks for this is a little of a steep price point. Also, it's 40 euros, so I'm not sure, you know, how much it is in US dollars, but like it's gonna be around there. So yeah. Anyway, let's see it on. All right, let's talk about this essential crop. I'm to be honest, this is not my favorite look with like the straps showing. But again, there was no other sports bra in this collection, so I don't know what you're supposed to wear underneath. Because like I said, not wearing anything underneath is not an option for me because it's just one thin layer of fabric. So yeah, this is what we're working with now. You can see the straps a little bit better in the back still. Definitely not my favorite look. And yes, I could have just picked a random racerback sports bra to wear underneath, but I didn't because that would have, you know, required like searching and stuff, because I don't have that many basic racerback sports bras. Okay, we have a high neck here, and then just the straps here. It's not very tight up here, so there's definitely a little bit of extra space, but it fits nicely here. I would say there's also, I mean, there's a little bit of more extra space here because there's enough stretch for bigger boobs, but not that much. But yeah, there's a little bit of, kind of feels a little bit loose up here, so I don't know what that's about. This is definitely longer than the long sleeve. I think the long sleeve kind of came up to be like this maybe, but definitely a little bit longer than the long sleeve. But also keep in mind, I'm wearing the shorts now and they're come up a little bit higher on my waist as well. So maybe that's also a thing. And then in the back, yeah, just a simple racer back. In the back, they basically nearly hit the waistband of the bottoms. And then you just have that women's best written on there again. But yeah, up here it's a little bit loose. Otherwise it fits nicely. It's a little bit more of a tighter fit, which is fine for me. But as I already said, it's nothing really special, and for that it's kind of a little bit pricey. Oh, I didn't know if I mentioned this, but because usually when I shop stuff myself, I kind of see if someone has affiliate codes, right? And actually I think for Women's Best, people do have 20% codes. So just do search, like I just went through to their Instagram page and like was seeing like to the pictures where they were tagged in and just looked for like some influencers who shared their codes and found one for a 20% discount. So, you know, still, this piece is a little pricey for that. I think it's just such a basic tank, and like it's not the greatest fabric. It's not the worst either, but like it's a nice sleek one, but it's like just nah. I don't know. In my opinion, this piece is not really worth it. It's not bad, but it's just like, you know, it's basic. It's not the best crop tank I ever put on my body. It's also not the worst for sure, but like, on the price point, you know. All right, and last but not least in the Essential collection, we have the Essential shorts. So I think these are short shorts, again, like 4 inches or something. Also, I got these in powder blue, and they're basically just the short version of the leggings. So there's like nothing really different about them. No front seam. We do have that top seam again. I stuck with a medium in these ones as well. We have like a seam here at the bottom, but it doesn't seem to be like super tight. So hopefully that's going to be fine for my thick thighs. And now, of course, since if you remember at with the leggings, we had the women's best writing, or it's not because not their logo. Their whatever their name was like on your calf, like on the one side of the calf, basically on the back of the calf. And of course, since there's no space for that on shorts because you don't have fabric on the calf, they'd put it here in the back. So for me, this looks a little bit more like a little bit nicer. And I feel like if they did with the shorts, they also should have done that with the leggings. But again, I think like just slapping their logo on there would have been a lot nicer. But we still have that cute V-glute detailing. I really, really do like that. And otherwise, again, it's a very simple pair of shorts. No side seams or whatsoever. Fabric still feels nice and soft, stretchy, and a little bit sleek. Yeah. So I still like these. It's just like, it's just too much branding for me. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's just see these on. All right, here we got the essential shorts in this beautiful blue color. I will say they do come up a little bit higher on my waist. So I don't know what that's about. But like they definitely come up a little bit higher also in the back. And when I squat here, it doesn't come lower. So I'm wondering, because I think I've had this before with some other stuff, if I just need to pull the leggings even higher. Or like if they do have a different rise. So I kind of need to compare that. And if I find like if I have some nice findings, I'll just put them in the picture here. If not, then not, Like if they have a different rise, I'll try to put that in here somehow. But anyway, like it feels like, they're just higher. I wish the leggings came up this high. This is also size medium. They don't squish my thighs in so badly, like a tiny bit, but it's actually not bad for like a 4-inch short. We have no front seam again here. Again, this top seam. So again, you might see like a little bit of cutting in if you like bend over sideways or something, but it's nothing too wild. You get like nice compression here. And then this time we have the women's best here in the back. And you can see that nice V contouring that we had on the leggings as well that you have here now too. So it's just very simple. I will say in the back, they're a little bit shorter than in the front because of my butt. So I don't know. I just wish they were like a 5 or 6-inch short, I think. Because actually I think they're quite comfortable. They're like, stretchy enough. They don't cut in that much. They seem pretty decent. I would assume that they would start rolling or something if I do. If I do enough stuff, they do start rolling. But that's just normal for me with 4-inch shorts anyway because of these thighs, So that's not a problem for me. But yeah, I think they're pretty okay. Like, I think this happened recently to me where I like the shorts more than the leggings. And I will say that these actually do fit quite well. And a little bit better up top here than the leggings did. So yeah, not bad. All right, and then I told you about like another free item that came with this. So we have the Power Seamless Leggings in royal blue. These I think they have in 16 different colors. And apparently they just give you a free pair of leggings with this purchase. I don't know why. So I also did not personally shop this launch. I was actually at a workout class at the time, and I usually, if I don't shop a specific brand that very much, I don't know how it goes at launch time. I know that still like the items are still available in most sizes, if not all of the sizes. So, I didn't need to stress too much about it. I could have probably done it an hour after my class or something. But anyway, so I told my boyfriend, oh, can you just buy the stuff? And he was trying to call me once the workout class had already started because he had to pick the free pair of leggings and he had to pick the color himself now. And he was panicking about it. But I think he made a good choice. I like blues, and he knows that. So yeah, but there was like 16 colors to choose from per guy. But yeah, I think he made a good choice. So they were for free. I think I've tried these before in my other Women's Best review video, and I know I didn't hate them, so that was good. I thought they were too pricey for what they were. So now for free, I mean, obviously they're gonna be good. So yeah, got these in a medium too. These are a seamless legging. My hair is already getting stuck to it. Yes. Anyway, so these are a seamless legging. And like I said, 16 colors to choose from. Here they do use their logo. Twice actually. So we have it once here on your left hip bone. And then in the back of your calf again, like around the ankle already here. So why they can't use their logo for their essential collection, I don't know. Because I actually think the logo is just much nicer than what, just slapping your name on there basically. But yeah, these are a seamless legging. We have no front seam here. And then we also don't have a back seam or a scrunch, but we do have some slight glute detailing under the glutes this time. So like just some texture basically. And then there's a little bit of texture happening here in the front as well on your thigh. I'm not sure if you can see it. And then there's like some mesh detailing going on here. You can see that though, the mesh panel here. And then in the back, you still have like some detailing there as well. So like this detailing here reminds me a little bit of the Gymshark Vital Seamless, I think. But like, it's definitely not the same because like that one doesn't have mesh panels like this one does. So it's a mixture of different like design elements basically. And the fabric is decent, like they're nice and stretchy. Look at this. And you have a nice rib band here. It's pretty high. So can't complain about that. And yeah, I mean, they were for free, so can't complain about it anyway. So yeah, it's this royal blue is kind of like has a little purple hue to it, I think. So, kind of, I guess that's what royal blue should be. I don't know. But yeah, definitely like a deep color, really nice. And let's see it on. All right, here are the free leggings. The Power Seamless, I think, was what they were called. And I like the color a lot. It's like a very, very rich color. I'm not sure if this is the best combination, but it's certainly not the worst, They're really, really nice and high-waisted. No complaints there. So, comes really nice and high. My belly button is down there. Yes. I'm nicely tucked in here. And when I squat, there's also not really much gaping. There's going to be a tiny bit of extra space, but it's not so bad. No front seam on these ones. And no camel toe issues for me, at least. I was like, I have to figure out how far to walk back. Logo here is just like silicone, but that's fine. And then in the back, I mean, you don't really get too much separation here. It's really just like more, you have like some detailing under the glutes here, and that's kind of it for the glute detailing. So yes, you'll get kind of like more of a unibutt situation. It's definitely not the softest seamless fabric I've ever put on my body. It's also not the scratchiest for sure, because that's, I think my number one for that is still like the Gymshark Mercury Seamless. So yeah. But, that's okay. They're nice and stretchy. I feel like there's a little bit more tightness around my butt, but I can still move. Like, it's not really bad. I think I just need to break them in a little bit. And, it's gonna be fine. For free, for sure, pretty good. Yeah, I think they're decent, They're just like, if you like seamless leggings, you could probably try these. But like I said, it's not the softest seamless, definitely not the scratchiest. It's pretty okay. I don't mind it. I'll definitely get some wear out of these because, like I said, I've recently started wearing more seamless. So yeah, can't complain about that. And then lengthwise, they are a tiny bit shorter than a 7/8 length on me, I would say. Just a tiny bit, like 2 finger width maybe. So for me, that's fine. Again, if you're a tall person, could be a little bit iffy. But also they only have that one inseam, so you kind of have to see. Yeah, but otherwise I think they're breathable. They're definitely not like super thick, but they're also not super thin again. So like it's, kind of in the middle somewhere there, like just with the softness of it. So yeah, and I mean, it's a darker color, so I'm also pretty sure you're going to be okay with like sweat stains. They're going to be there, but since it's a darker color, it's harder to see that. And yeah, I mean, I don't mind these. I think they're cute. The detailing I already showed you. We have like some mesh paneling here, some like dots along the leg and stuff, which you also have underneath your glutes. So yeah, there's a little bit of stuff going on. They're not like the simplest. Seamless leggings for sure. And yeah, so many colors to choose from. All right, it's conclusion time. I will say that the Essential Collection didn't blow me away, and that's fine because it's like basically a basic collection. I did like the colors a lot. I will say that some pieces definitely are a little bit too expensive for what they are. I'm not a big fan of the sports bra. I just like, it's not doing anything for me, you know? It's not really that cute. It's not really that like flattering. I don't know. It's just not my thing. The crop tank as well. It's just like, it's a crop tank for that price. It's like, nah, I don't think so. And I mean, the shorts are just like a little too short for me. I already knew that, of course, but I was like, I still want to try them, just to see if they're like thick thigh friendly, if they work, how they fit. So I'm considering keeping the leggings and the long sleeve, and you can always like, you know, kind of, because I think the colors look cute to pair together, and you can always probably like pair the light green leggings with like a different color sports bra, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm considering right now. Of course, I'm going to keep the free leggings. I mean, and my scrunchie, obviously. We shouldn't forget about the scrunchie, right? But yeah, I wasn't blown away. I did like, though, how simple it was. I didn't like how they, you know, just slapped their name on there, but not the logo. I think if you watch this video all the way through, I probably mentioned this like 20 times, and I'm sorry for that, but, you know, it just really annoyed me. But yeah, I did like the colors. The fabric was pretty nice. Like I said, it wasn't really brushed, but it kind of like was still very soft. I think it could have been maybe a little bit thicker. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, it's a basic collection. I liked how they did the glute detailing. You know, there's not much to complain about. If you like the colors, you can absolutely try pieces from this collection. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of the sports bra and the crop tank for sure. The other items I think are pretty good. But like, again, I think that was like also the conclusion from my first Women's Best reviews, that it's not just like not blowing me away that much, you know? So yeah, it's decent stuff, but it's like nothing groundbreaking basically. And that's also fine. Absolutely fine, you know? Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it your thumbs up. And also, if you haven't yet, you do subscribe to my channel, so you get notified about all the new videos that are gonna come out. But otherwise, you know that I generally do upload on like Mondays and Thursdays, so you know you'll stumble upon the videos anyway, I guess. But yeah, do subscribe to my channel. If you have like any feedback, any suggestions for new brands or anything, just leave it down in the comments below. Or if you tried Women's Best before and you didn't like their stuff, or you like their stuff, or you really love this Essential Collection because you've tried it already, I'm really happy to chat with you guys about all of this. And yeah, so also, if you want, you can follow me on Instagram. You can also DM me there, but I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So, you know, if you need any like help, any recommendations, or like you want to let me know something, just drop a comment down here and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.